All right, so I normally don't like to kind of do content like this, what I'm about to do. I don't like to promote the bad, negative qualities of women and kind of bash women, but I think me showing this video is important to dudes. I think dudes should be able to see this video and understand what not to do and what not to believe, because I think some things just need to be exposed. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
Let me tell y'all a story that's a perfect example as to why when you have standards or rules when you're dating, like you don't date people with kids or you don't date whatever it is, whatever your rule is, you never break your rule because they will always show you why you got that rule in place, right?
All right, so right off the bat, I agree with that. I believe when you have standards for yourself, as every man should, I believe if you don't want a woman who drinks and smokes and she drinks and smokes, you shouldn't bend to that rule, because what's going to happen is you're already breaking your word and what you believe in. And when she picks up on that or finds that out, then more disrespect can start to happen when you break your rules. You'll be shown why you should have never broke that rule. So I do agree with that.
So I went on a date with this guy. While we were texting, we exchanged numbers. I met him out. And he tells me that he's a year younger than me. Now, I have a very specific rule that I've kind of learned over the years, not to date I don't care if it's a year, a month, a day, not to date anyone younger than me, because we know scientifically, like we already know that men mature physically, emotionally, mentally behind women. So if you have someone your age, the guy's already behind you anyway. So
all right, to a certain extent, I agree with the men maturing slower than women. This is how I think at younger ages, like grade school, middle school, high school, I think at those ages, women do kind of mature faster. They're up on game more than men are, because at that point, they understand us better than we understand them. But I do think the older we get, men kind of mature faster. But I understand what she's saying about the age thing, but I don't think 1 year age difference is that big of a deal.
Had any kind of age gap, now he's like double, triple behind you, right? So we go on a date. It was a good day, like it was fine or whatever. But something happened to where we didn't see each other for a while. And he didn't call me for like a few days. So I blocked his number because I'm thinking, okay, you're not interested after the first date. That's fine. I ended up unblocking his number because whatever, and like 2 days later, he texts me or he calls me and he's like, hey, like, I just want to explain why I hadn't heard from him before I had blocked him. You know what childish ass reason this guy gave me? He was like, the last time that me and him texted, we were texting and I didn't text him back. Like, he texted the chat last and I never responded. So he didn't respond for a few days because he didn't want to double text me. Are we in high school? You didn't want to double text me?
So pay attention to how she kind of tried to put the shaming tactic out there. She said because he didn't want to double text me, that's why I never heard from him. And it's like, how is he wrong in that situation? Because everyone knows that when you hit someone up, you gotta wait for them to respond. People see your messages, people see your voicemails, people see your texts. When someone doesn't hit you back, it is very kind of like respectful to not hit them up again, because it seems thirsty. Whether that's a business situation or dating situation, naturally you wait for people to get back to you. So she's trying to make it seem like, oh, why you didn't want to chase me? And it's like, yo, this is not even about me trying to chase you. It's about proper communication skills. I never heard back from you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to push the issue. But let's go ahead and see what else you got to say. We'll finish it out and then we'll wrap the video up.
You know what that's telling me? It's telling me that not only are you immature, which I already knew because you're a year younger than me and I shouldn't have went on the date anyway, but it tells me that you feel like you don't gotta chase me. I got guys double, triple, quadruple texting me, but you feel like you don't gotta text me after I gave you the chance of going on a date with me?
I find it very funny that she tries to make it seem like double texting is like a high school immaturity thing, like that the older you get, you should be double texting, because she has guys who are triple texting her. So why aren't you doing it? You know what I'm saying? She has an issue because you're not doing it. It's funny because she has a good dude who is not thirsty, who won't turn into a potential stalker, but yet she's shaming him for that because she wants him going crazy over her. And at the end of the day, you know, for us men, I don't want a woman who thinks like that. A woman who thinks like that, that's super toxic because she's upset that he didn't want to double text her. But it's like, dang, I gotta blow your line up just to get your attention?
Okay.
Really?
We don't gotta see each other no more. Like, it's just so childish. And had I not broken my rule, I wouldn't have wasted my time. Not that the date was a waste of time. I mean, it was a date. It was whatever. But you see why you don't break your rule? Childish.
I mean, like, you know, just a woman who thinks like that is very disgusting to me, and it's mind-blowing because she thinks it's childish that somebody doesn't want to double text her. But it's like, yo, like, what makes you think I'm gonna blow your line up and I just went on one date with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even articulate what I want to say. You know, the worst part of this whole video is that she thinks it's immature to not want to double text. But the thing is, you should never double text a woman. Never over pursue somebody because people see their phones, man. People know when they got an alert or a voicemail. And people, if somebody wants to talk to you, they're gonna get back to you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it a point to do that. People don't just kind of accidentally. Now, there are times where people can accidentally they may have responded to your message, or they may have seen it and start responding and they kind of forgot to send it. That happens from time to time. But for her to get upset because he didn't want to double text her, and then she just kind of was like, well, I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can find another one down the street. You know what I'm saying? You're not even worth nothing. Like, think about that, man. Like, do you want to be dealing with a woman who thinks like that? You know, the even worse part about this is, say her favorite celebrity, you know what I'm saying, was hitting her up, and you think she would not respond to their message? You think she would not respond to Chris Brown's message? You think she will forget to respond to their messages? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that she wouldn't double text him if she didn't hear back from them? I just want you to think about that. So to me, women that have that type of mindset that they want all dudes to chase them, it's showing how low value the person actually is. Because it's like, what makes you think that I'm going to keep hitting you up when you're showing me that you clearly don't want me? Because if Chris Brown hits you up, you gonna hit him back in 2 seconds. But I gotta double text you. You know what I'm saying? Because you the prize, you the big dog in the jungle. That's the problem I have with women like that. But let's take that off of her. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we're gonna take it off of her and we're gonna put it onto us. What can we learn from this? When a woman shames you because you didn't double text her, you gotta run immediately, because that's a woman that has the wrong way of thinking. Because a woman's natural position in life, and I don't even want to say position, when a woman naturally likes you and she's really feeling you, she's going to want to talk to you. She's gonna want to hit you up. She's gonna want to be around you. She's gonna want to know what you're up to. She's going to want to be invested into your life. So a woman like that, who is like, oh, you have to prove yourself to her, you will never be enough for her. You just said she just said she has dudes triple texting her, and she's obviously not with them. So think about it. You will do all of that to get nothing back. So as a dude, homie didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He did everything right. Why would I keep texting you when you're not even texting me back? Like, who are you? I gotta keep texting you just to get your attention? You know what I'm saying? You losing respect from me. You know what I'm saying? But again, see, a woman that thinks like that, she's running away from the good dude. You have a good dude right in front of you. He's not double texting you, he's not triple texting you, but you want him to be doing that because you think that's what you want. But as a man, never focus on a woman like that. A woman who speaks like that or drops you because you're not double texting her, that's not good. We don't deal with women like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I did this video, is because I'm sure a lot of men will fall for those type of shaming tactics. You know what I'm saying? That's a demonic way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And then even if you go check out the comments, I'll probably post some of the comments right here. But if you check out some of the comments, just a lot of women were supporting her in the comments and different things like that. And I thought that was very disgusting, because it's like, y'all are supporting her telling a dude he has to double text her and she ain't respond. People in the comments is like, well, yo, why didn't you just respond? You're upset because you didn't respond. She's upset because she didn't respond. Think about that. She's upset and made this whole video because she didn't respond. And that's the whole problem I have, you know what I'm saying, with this way of thinking, women who think like that. Men, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Run fast away. We have to make an example for women like that. We have to, because that type of behavior is not tolerable. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to keep texting you when you don't text me back and you block my number because you ain't heard. Like, come on, what is this? Baby girl, reciprocation. If you want to hit me up, hit me up. Maybe I got stuff going on. Maybe I got meetings. Maybe I got this going on. You not number one in my life yet. I just met you last week. Why would I just be hitting you up every day just because we went on a date? You got to think about that as a man. You got to know your worth, know your value. Know the games that people play, man. Pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? A woman like that, I know you don't want me. You don't want me. You clearly don't want me because I got to work all this hard to get back nothing. So hopefully everybody can learn something from this video because, you know, as a man, you got to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't put yourself first, other people are going to put you last. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as usual. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.